Hi everyone. Today we are going to do a beautiful poem from the book Flamingo. Okay? And I am your English teacher Soma ma'am, and you are watching Matchless Mentor. Now this poem, A Thing of Beauty. In this video you will get the introduction and summary in English. Now children, just tell me one thing, that all of us on this earth, we love beautiful things, isn't it? But here the poet will be talking about something inner beauty, not the beauty which we perceive with our eyes, the beauty which we can perceive with our mind. The poet is going to talk about those beauty. It's a wonderful poem by John Keats, who was born in London in the year 1795 and died in Rome in 1821. This is the picture of John Keats. You can see that he had died in a very young age. Okay, he was suffering from illness, long prolonged illness, and at the age of 25 he died. He is one of the most famous romantic poet. Okay, his poems are also very sensuous, means as if you will feel the poem with all your five senses. And this poem is a part of the epic poem, that is Endymion, which is also written by John Keats in the year 1818. And I would like to tell you all children that John Keats is my favorite poet also. Okay, now this is the background of the poem. The poem, A Thing of Beauty, is an extract from his long poem, that is Endymion, a poetic romance. This poem is based on a Greek legend in which Endymion, a beautiful young shepherd and poet who lived on Mount Latmus, had a vision of Cynthia, the moon goddess. The enchanted youth resolved to seek her out, and so wandered away through the forest and down under the sea. So the poet kept on chasing the beautiful girl, and then that full journey is described in this poem, that is Endymion. Now this is the summary of the poem. You should be knowing the poem very minutely, because you have to answer MCQ questions, you have to answer short questions, long questions from the poem. And my dear students, I would like to tell you something. I'm not scaring you all, but this is one of the most difficult poem of class 12. So be attentive and know each and everything minutely. It's very important for all of you. A Thing of Beauty is a poem taken from the poem titled Endymion, a poetic romance written by the famous poet John Keats. The poet says that a beautiful thing is a source of endless joy. That is the theme of the poem, that whenever you just witness a beautiful thing, it's a endless joy, it's a joy forever. It has eternal beauty which never fades away. A beautiful thing is like a shady shelter which gives us a sleep full of sweet dreams, good health and relaxation. So these are the things what actually the poet talks about. A shady shelter. You feel like as if when you watch a beautiful thing, when you see a beautiful thing, keep in your mind children that we are not talking about the outside beauty, we are talking about the inner beauty of anything. And you will see he had mentioned in the poem that which things he is talking about. Okay, now what are the things we gain from them? We get a good sleep full of sweet dreams, good health and relaxation. Okay, now our attachments, this is how he starts the poem. Our attachments to the earthly things are like a flowery tie or garland. It's like a tie bit of, we get attached to the materialistic things of this world and we become sad. That is what the poet talks about. The worldly attractions are traps which binds us to the materialistic things and keeps us away from eternal happiness. The earth is full of hatred, greed, negativity. Now, according to the poet, the gloom and the sadness caused by this negativity fades away when we get ourselves associated with a positive vibe, like a beautiful thing. What a beautiful thing gives us is something which removes the negativity from our mind and gives positivity, adds positivity to our mind and brain. The poet lists out some of the beautiful things that surround us. As the saying goes, beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. This is also another poem's line of John Keats. He says that the numerous creation of God, like the sun, which gives us energy, the moon's beauty, the trees, which gives us shade, are the natural beauties around us. So see here, notice just one thing, that he talks about all the natural things, beauty of nature. Now the various animals like the sheep that surround us make our world lively. The pretty flowers like daffodils. Daffodils is a very common flower in UK. Okay, like how we see in our place so many common flowers which you need not take care, but they just grow in the weed. In that same type, this daffodil is also a very common flower in the UK, in the states of UK. Now make the world green and lively. The following streams of water cool and refresh us in the hot summer season. The forests, which are full of the pretty musk rose flowers, are a beautiful sight to the eye. See, all common things he is talking about, which is very usual. Whenever we turn our head this side, that side, and we come across these things, you need not travel to some tourist place, or you need not go to some spot to view all these visit. You need not do any effort. The poet is talking about the common things of nature. All these are the things of beauty. Also, thus now again he gives instance of so many things. You can get beauty in these things also. The stories of the brave soldiers who laid their lives to protect their people are beautiful and inspiring. These beautiful things are like a fountain of immortality. This is the thing, this is the ultimate thing what the poet tells, that these beautiful things are like a fountain of immortality bestowed upon us by God. It's like a fountain. Fountain, you have seen, children, with the waterfalls. Okay, waterfall is found. Waterfall, it falls from the from the hill or mountain, and fountain is something, the water comes from the ground and it rises up. That is a fountain. So these beautiful things are like fountains of immortality. Immortality means something which never ends. Amar ho jana, bestowed upon us by God. It is given to us by God. They inspire us to live on and maintain our faith in goodness. This is what the simple talks about the poet. Okay, children, this is a very short video, and I wanted you to know the summary of the poem first, and surely in my next video I'll explain all the words and all the lines of this poem, which is very, very important for you all. And so till then, you all watch the video. After watching the video, you must read the text. Then I'll come back with my new video in my new class. That is the line wise explanation of the poem. Till then, bye.